Destiny clip. What? Last clip.
Just give them the bomb for being men? Yo. That's real.
What?
Hold up.
Don't do that.
What you just did is what's driving left men to the right. Because just because they're men, you're like, oh, f them. And that's why a lot of guys right now, especially young guys, are looking towards like masculine, toxic ones.
Wait, what?
Just give them the bomb for being men? Yo. That's real.
What?
Hold up.
Don't do that.
I don't understand. Just give them the bomb for being men? Like, you're the bomb. Or like give them a bomb in a video game? Or like give them a real life bomb and they get exploded? Or...
What you just did is what's driving left men to the right. Because just because they're men, you're like, oh, fuck
oh, the bomb hot sauce. Oh, or fourth option. Okay.
them. And that's why a lot of guys right now, especially young guys, are looking towards like masculine, toxic ones for guidance because there's not a lot of ones on the left because of casual comments like that. We can put that out there. I still support, you know, women's right and LGBT and all that good stuff. But I want to try to avoid driving away more young, impressionable men. That wasn't on you. It was on the person who made that comment.
Ah, man. Men are trash. Just give them the...
To the right. Took one. Women's right and LGBT and all that good. That comment.
Ah, man. Men are trash. Anyways, I'm gonna start putting this on.
I just wanted to see her response to it. I don't disagree with what Toast was saying. I don't even mind her joke, and I don't want to condemn her character because I don't know anything about her. But I will say, it is very triggering when the jokes can only go one way. I think I've said this story before, but I remember like in high school, I lost so many friends. There was a huge thing that happened where there was a really fat girl in our friend group, and the other girls would always like kind of like joke about how skinny one of my friends were. He's like, oh yeah, like, you know, Brianna would, you know, she's way too much for this guy, blah, 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 blah. And my other friend was like super skinny and Brianna was really fat, but it was like a empowering thing. And I think at one point, I think I'd made like a joke and I was something that's like, oh, and you know, he's probably happier for it, you know, because I'm pretty sure he would actually be crushed to death if this woman would even look at him. And I think it was a huge rift in our group. And it was like, I think I lost like 3 or 4 friends permanently after that. But yeah, I was thinking like, well, why you can make fun of us? And me too. You made fun of us all the time for being like skinny. Why? It seems kind of weird. I don't know. It's annoying. This was back in like 2004. Jesus. Most of the time I hang around any femme friend group, they constantly shit on men and it's super alienating. Yeah, I don't mind like shitting on men. I think it can be funny. But like that means I get to shit on women too. As long as we all understand we're all joking. But I think it's a huge, huge, huge red flag that if you shit on, if they shit on men constantly and you shit on women and they get like really upset about it, like, oh wait, well that's not funny, but wait, hold on, wait, so you being honest then when you shit on men? Are you not joking then? Because if I can't do it because apparently I'm not joking, then you're not, like, I don't know, fuck that.
What are you doing? Bring back my hat! My Holland hat! They took away my hat! Thief! That's okay.
Just stole her hat. I feel like if you're a woman, I think that you should just carry around like a small knife with you, and like if guys ever like touch you or put their hands on you in weird ways, you should just like turn around and stab them once or twice depending on where they touch you. I think it would just be a good thing. Like when you're a young child, you learn through experience not to touch like cats or dogs if you get bit by one. I think that's a good experience, by the way. I think that if your child grabs a dog and your child gets bit, I think that if the Humane Society comes, it should be to take your child away and maybe put the child down. Okay. But these are good learning experiences. You learn through, you know, positive punishment. You apply negative stimulus for doing a dumb action. You don't do it again. Oh no, this guy's about to get eaten. He's absolutely going to get eaten. What? Okay, never mind. You trust every woman in public spaces to accurately assess whether a touch is inappropriate? Hold on. I'm so sorry. Don't make me woke this early, okay? Don't make me be this woke this early, all right? That was the most guy thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That was the most male response I've ever seen in my entire life. Do you trust every woman in public spaces to accurately assess whether a touch is inappropriate? There is no assessment. You don't usually just touch people in public spaces unless they are very aware of it. You would never say the same thing for a guy. Like, oh, well, how does a guy know if I was touching him appropriately? What do you don't touch men. When you're walking around men, or you don't touch them. You don't put your hands on them. You just don't do that, obviously. Because it's the wrong guy, you're going to get your fucking... You're going to get clocked. You're going to get clobbered.
Police are often met with all kinds of dangerous people. But what happens when instead they have to face 200 IQ suspects who know the law better than they do?
When's the last time you smoked weed? I blew zero, so now you're trying to think I smoke weed. That's what's going on. You can't do that, man. You really can't do that. Absolutely I can. Is he allowed to do that?
Here's how these corrupt detectives reacted when they were outsmarted by suspects, starting with Police Chief Michael Cicchini. On September 17th, 2022, the chief of police decided to threaten the wrong kids. Cicchini had started harassing these kids for disturbing the peace, but Parker Whalen and Travis Crin were only playing around, and they were about to show the chief that they knew the law.
Disturbing the peace. Both of them squealing their wheels at me.
He's talking.
Okay, Travis. They come here, they hit the cone, they're messing around here around this new monument. I've had enough.
What the chief did next was illegal, and Travis knew it.
Get out of here! I didn't even do that. Yeah, you did. What'd I do? What'd I do? Go! That battery? Get out of here. It's disturbing the peace. You hit me because of disturbing the peace? Yeah, it's a crime. You need to go. You just committed battery? No. Yes? No, hit me with a flashlight. That's battery. Get out of here. How is that right?
Crim told his friend to call the police, but Cicchini pulled out his badge and said he was a cop, trying to intimidate them. But that didn't work. They knew Cicchini was the one who committed battery, and they refused to leave until the police came. Cicchini claimed that his badge allowed him to assault anyone he wanted to, but the teens didn't buy his lies.
Battery, right? Call the cops. Yep, that's right. You call the cops. You just committed battery, right?
Okay, listen. These suspects are not 200 IQ. These suspects are like 103 IQ because they know that the cop is fucking retarded. If they were 200 IQ, they would probably just walk the fuck away and like call the police or file a report. That would be the 200 IQ move. Why would you sit here and argue the fucking? What is the point? Why?